Back. Good day. And hope everyone's okay. I'm just going to do a little phone call because Northumberland Water claim that the water supply is fine. It's giving me results and claiming that the scientist who's done it, Kelly, is all good. And I'm going to phone her now and explain a few things about the water supply to her because it is nothing but poison and it's dead water.
Welcome to Northumbrian Water. We now have 5 options for you. For any blocked drains or sewerage issues, please press 1. To report an issue with your water supply, press 2. To report a leak, it's 3. If you're moving home or would like to discuss anything relating to your account, press 4. And for anything else, please press 5. Please stay on the line while I put you through to a member of our team.
Due to the hot weather, customers are using more water than normal
Hot
at the
weather.
moment.
So now they tell us anything, won't they?
Please use water wisely so everyone can enjoy the summer fully hydrated.
I'm drinking a nice
By
bit
the
of
way, we do sometimes record calls
filtered.
to make sure our
This is
service
what we're
is always
drinking.
at its highest.
This is no joke.
Good morning, Leslie speaking. How may I help you?
Morning is for the dead, Leslie, but I'll let you off because we're all programmed.
All right. It's gone past, doesn't it?
It's actually afternoon. It's but
Yeah.
I got
Just noticed anyway.
yeah, it's fine, mate. It's fine. Everything's quite droll anyway, isn't it? I spoke with Kelly. I got some guys come round on the 15th to test my water, and I've got, the water supply. I've got. Can I speak with Kelly Little, please?
Yeah, I can arrange a call back. She's actually in our lab, so one of our qualifiers, so I need to actually arrange a call back. What's your postcode?
Delta Lima 159 Papa Zulu.
Papa Zulu is lovely, thank you. And what number phone, Bailey?
43.
43.
Could you? Do you know there's fluoride in the water, isn't there?
Okay, well, I'd have to check your area. I can't off the top of my
Well, I
head.
know there is. I know there is. But I've got the parameters.
Okay.
I've got the analytical results, and there's no results for the fluoride. There's nothing telling me how much fluoride's in it, and I've tested it myself, and it's off the scale. It's over 300. I got the strips. I've got the strips. So it shouldn't be in there. It's literally a gaseous poison. Do you know that?
Right. Okay. Well, as I said, off the top of my head, I don't know if your area is one of the ones the local authorities asked us to.
Yeah, I know it's the government. Yeah. Well, I know it is because I asked, and yes, it's they claim that it's good for your teeth. It's not good for your teeth. How is poisoning yourself good for your teeth?
Okay, I'm really sorry. I'm not going to comment. Would you like Kelly to actually call you back?
Can I not speak to somebody now? Can I speak to somebody regarding?
Well, they're in our water quality team, and I'm not sure whether they're available. And I'd have to ask them.
Could you ask, please? Because this is quite important. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And what's your name, please?
Mine's Terry.
Terry, and it's the best number to call you on the one you're on at the moment.
That's correct. Yeah.
Absolutely, of course I can, Terry. I'll get a message over to them now and ask them if they can give you a call back this afternoon. Has Kelly written to you then?
Yeah, Kelly's written to me, and then unfortunately, Kelly, everybody, right? I don't blame you people, right? Because everybody goes to school, everybody's taught a load of rubbish, yeah, and then they go to college and they're taught more rubbish, and then they go. Honestly, science, apart from the real science, the science, like NASA science and stuff like that. NASA means to deceive. You know what I mean? They claim that we've been to we've been to the moon, and we're on Mars and all that, and it's a complete lie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all CGI.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I know what you mean. I might not necessarily agree with you, but I know what you mean.
Well,
It's
darling,
just
honestly, I've got
undesirable.
my own channel, and I've been looking into this since
Yeah.
2020. I mean, if you look up at the sky, I
Yeah.
mean, the sky is now a poison. That's from the government. That's called
Yeah.
chemtrails. Yeah. And they're really poisonous. I mean, the stuff that's in there. I mean, I've got a list a mile long. What the chemicals in the chemtrails, the water. I mean, I've got in front of me, right? I've got I use a distiller, and there's a distiller. What's left of the distiller is this brown, disgusting,
Yeah.
this gunk. And I've tested it, and it's absolutely disgusting. But I've got an analytical result here claiming that everything that's in it. I mean, aluminium's in the water. Why is there aluminium in our water? Do you know how bad it is for us?
As I said, I can't comment without getting that water quality report for your area, but I will certainly ask.
This is the result. This is the result of Kelly. This says is from UG. What's the UG 1/1 stand for then? Is that parts per million?
Yes, it normally is. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was. I mean, chlorine's not good for you. You know what I mean? It's you know, is it E. coli? I mean, there's lead. I mean, lead's really bad for us. Aluminium's really bad for us. Coliforms are not good for us. You know, there's so much stuff in here that doesn't need to be in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I understand completely your concern. Absolutely. But as Kelly is a scientist, you're probably best having the conversation with her, to be honest with you, because I don't know that much about it to be able to give you an informed sort of reply.
Right.
So that's why I'm quite happy to get Kelly to give you a call back.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Is that all right?
Yeah, it'd have to be, won't it? All right. Thank you very much, darling. Take care, babe.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good day. Bye. Well, didn't really want to talk there, did she? Poor lass. That's it. Everyone's nil by mouth. The old Freemason. That's what it's all about, my friends. It's for the children. When you like your children about Satan Claus, because it's nothing to do with Santa. Old Saint Nick is the name for fucking the devil. Satan Claus is Santa is Satan. Satan. Santa. Exactly the same spelling. Slightly different. Just like us. Northumberland. Water. I'll keep that there. And I'm going to phone back because I'm going to phone back a different one.
Welcome to Northumbrian Water. We now have 5 options for you. For any blocked drains or sewerage issues, please press 1. To report an issue with your water supply, press 2. To report a leak, please stay on the line while I put you through to a member of our team.
Due to the hot weather, customers are using more water than normal at the moment. To
Aye,
protect
man.
supplies, please use water wisely.
I'm from Newcastle.
So everyone can enjoy the summer.
Proper from Newcastle.
By the way, we do sometimes record calls to make sure our service is always at its highest.
I'm back at you. This is well. Blue, the war on the people, the white, didn't it? Hi, Sarah. Yeah. My name's Terry. I got my water tested the other day. Hello? Terrible line. No, it's a really terrible line. Like,
Is that better?
ah, it's much better. Hello. Hey. Yeah, I got my water tested the other day. What was your name again? Sorry, Sarah.
My name's Sarah.
Sarah, I'm Terry. Pleased to meet you. 43 Fern Valley. I got my water tested, and it all says it's passed. It said it's all passed, but Sarah, I've got in front of me like a brown liquid that comes out of my distiller, and I was advised not to distill it. But when he said why do you distill it, I told him pure and simple because it's poison. Yeah, the water is poisoned, my friend. I mean, do you know that aluminium's really bad for us? Like, really, really bad. And so is lead and stuff like that. And like, unfortunately, everyone's been lied to about the fluoride in it as well. And even though it says there's fluoride in it, there's no results for the fluoride, Sarah. And I'd like the results for the fluoride, please send them to me, because I've tested it myself with the little strips you get, you know, like the 14-in-1 strips.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's up to 3, and that's after I've distilled it, and it's under 300. Yeah, that's like really bad. And fluoride, I mean, I can read straight out of the dictionary from, yeah, I'll read this straight out to you. Yeah, and it says fluoride is made from fluorite. Yeah, and what is fluoride?
Yeah.
Fluoride is a gaseous poison. Yeah, that is what fluoride is. Yeah, this is it here. It says fluoride is a binary compound of fluorine. Fluorine is a poisonous pale yellow gaseous element of the halogen group. That's what it says. So why? I mean, I'm not having to go at you, Sarah. Just like, you know, we don't know. I mean, we're all told that it's good for our teeth and it cleans the water. But why would you use poisonous pale yellow gaseous element to clean any water? Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, mate, honestly, they're poisoning us left, right, and centre with the weather. I mean, you see the aeroplanes that go over, all the big chemtrails. You must have seen them. It looks like noughts and crosses in the skies.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's poison as well, mate.
Right.
And the list, honestly, Sarah, the list I've got, mate. I got a 30-day ban on Facebook for telling the truth. You know what I mean? What it does to her. I mean, that alone, the fluoride in the water is bad enough. I mean, but aluminium. I mean, I went through the stuff that's on what's in the water. Yeah. I mean, there's a big list testing your water quality. I went through this alkalinity and all that, right? And I just did a Google. You know, is it good for the human consumption? And a lot of the stuff that's on here, yeah, is absolutely detrimental to us, man. You know what I mean? And yet it's in the water supply and they claim that it's natural and this and that. What a load of absolute rubbish.
Yeah, no, there is a lot of stuff that's sort of natural in our water that we can't remove because it's just what we were seeing.
Yeah,
but look, could I take your postcode?
Yeah, it's Delta Lima 15. Another 1515. 9 Papa Zulu.
Thank you. So I can get this up. So have we done a...
Yeah, you just came round. Yeah, you came round. You did it. I mean, do you know, like chlorine, they say that cleans the water as well. It doesn't either. That's another poisoning, you know. Yeah, they lie to us about everything. Are you aware of that? Are you aware that like the government is not on our side or what? Because I used to believe that they were, and I've realised like that they're not, and they are literally against us. They want us all dead. I mean, have you not seen the TV? Did you watch TV?
Yeah.
It's basically telling you to kill yourself, isn't it? I mean, I know 142 people that had the vaccine and they're not here anymore, and the TV is telling you to take it. I mean, that is telling you to kill yourself, really, isn't it? I mean, wearing the masks and all that rubbish.
A lot of things, isn't there?
Mate, honestly, it's all detrimental to our health. If we listen to what the TV tells us to do in the government, we're dead. And I was speaking to a woman. Unfortunately, she'd done everything. She was an NHS worker. She'd paid all the bills, done all the tax things, everything, all through her life. And do you know what she was rewarded with at the end of it, Sarah? When she retired, she couldn't even get a bus pass, mate. She couldn't get a bus pass. She couldn't get a dentist because she'd paid her taxes and she'd done what she was supposed to do. So if you do as you're told, you get at the end of it nothing. It's disgusting, mate. Honestly, I found that out and I was like, wait a minute. And I started looking into it. And honestly, the govern means steer and ment means mind. So they're steering your mind. And if you look into politics and all that, all they do is steal money off us. You know what I mean? Nothing ever gets better. Anyway, this is just I've got my own channel down. It's all I just wake people up, Sarah. It's called Prisoner Tez Dog H. It's Truth Dog. But yeah, I'd just like to get to the bottom of this and like wake people up to what really is in the water and you know the excuses they give us. I mean, come on, Sarah.
Yeah, okay. So got this up on the system of your property. Could I just confirm I've got the number you're calling on as 07898788919?
That's correct.
Is that right? Okay. I'm just having a look to see the notes in the system so I can see it's with our water quality team. Would you like me to get in touch with our water quality team to see if they can give you a call?
Yeah, I mean, I've already, I mean, I got a letter off Kelly Little, scientist.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, even with our scientists, right? I mean, if you like, I was speaking to a virologist who believes that like viruses can literally spread. And the thing is, viruses as a germ theory, it's a lie. It's a lie. Yeah, it's a big fat lie. And you know, AIDS and monkeypox and all these things, COVID has never ever been isolated. Yeah, they've never done like when you know what something is, you say, right, that's a giraffe. Yeah. And they say, all right, this COVID thing's, yeah, it's everywhere, but show me a sample of it, and they cannot show you it. Yeah, they have no sample of it. So basically, what does that mean? That means it's a fib. They're fibbing to us. Yeah. That's what they do. I mean, everything's a lie. I mean, they lie about Santa Claus, don't they? They tell us about this fictional character called Santa Claus and that, don't they? And then,
Yeah.
then the fucking mother tells you after about 8 to 10 years that she's been lying to you all that time. And that breaks your heart and makes you think, well, if it's okay for them to lie, it's okay for me to lie. And that's what we create. We create a flipping a nation of liars. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man.
Yeah, you'll never know the full truth, will you? Unfortunately, that's sort of the thing, isn't it, in the world?
Yeah, we're just all
Well,
a
then-
bunch of fucking. We're all full of shit. You know what I mean? That's it. I mean, there's so many. My mother screamed at me not to lie. Son, if you ever lied to me like I've been like when I'm 10-year-old, 11-year-old. You know what I mean? Mum was terrifying then. I'll fucking kill you. You know what I mean? It turns out mum was a compulsive liar as well. You know what I mean? Oh man! But the whole world's running them. I mean, look at the politicians, man. I mean, I was around when Maggie Thatcher was around, and everyone thought when she got out of power, everything was going to be all right. And that was 40 years ago, mate. Nothing's got better. It's got worse. Yeah. It's got worse and worse and worse. Because both of the flipping wings are the same bird, mate. You know what I mean? The red and the flipping blue. There's no difference. They're all the same. They all flipping steal off us. And I've got the evidence, mate. When we've got absolutely nothing, right? Nothing. Yeah, them are flipping. They're offshore. Buying this, mate. They've got billions and billions. All they do. Do you know what democracy really means, Sarah?
Yeah.
It means piracy. Yeah. And what do pirates do? Steal, don't they?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They loot. You know what I mean? Booty and prize. That's what they are. So they're basically pirates. Yeah. We're owned by mariners and merchants. Yeah. It's crazy. And we're under the UCC Maritime Law of the Sea. Yeah, and the water, the color of the blue is the water. Yeah, is the war on the people. And the Queen in 1953, she signed the Declaration, which is a silent weapons for quiet wars. Silent weapons being vaccines, poisons, doctors. You know what I mean? Doctors means pharmaceutical means makers of poisons and potions. Did you know that?
To be honest, no.
No, well, that's it. We don't. We just think it's something nice. And the doctor, pharmaceutical. Well, if you spell pharmaceutical, right? If you look at your passport, Sarah, it says before your name, it says P, GB, Great Britain in your name. Yeah. Do you know what the P stands for?
No.
Happen to guess. Go on. Have a guess.
Property.
It means pauper or peasant. Right? The P stands for pauper or peasant. That's our title, every one of us who has a passport, yeah? And how do you spell pharmaceutical?
With a P.
With a P, yeah. So it's P, peasant. And after it says harm, doesn't it? Peasant harmer. Yeah? It's right there for you to see in plain sight, but you don't see it. You just think pharmaceuticals. Yeah. It's peasant, P, harmer. Our English language is broken. It means all the words mean totally different things if you break them up, you see, but we're not told that. Yeah, so pharmaceutical means peasant harmer. Yeah, and it's also pharmakia. It's taken from pharmakia, which is like witchcraft and that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? And what color is most of the pharmaceuticals, like boots? The color blue, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is the war on the people. Yeah, and it's also white, which is a new world order, which you keep hearing all the time, don't you? New world order, new world order. Yeah, they want us all slaves, mate. And the fluoride in the water, the fluoride in the air is all part of TV. People sit in front of the TV, sit there getting fucking programmed. You know what I mean? What do you watch on TV? Programs, don't you? And you program a computer, don't you? So people are sat there. Honestly, mate. Honestly, I used to watch the news.
I see what you mean about the names and
the
words and things.
Yeah, well, look at your name. Break your name. Break the word name up, Sarah. N-A-M-E. Enemy. Yeah, your name is your enemy, and we don't even realize it. N-A-M-E. Because when we're born, our parents register us, right? Do you know what register means?
Yeah.
Do you know what it means?
I'd say so, yeah.
Oh, go on then. Explain.
It's like signing up.
Well, you basically when you register, regis means crown and stir means to enroll. So when you register something, you give it away. So whoever you're registering your car with or your child with, Yeah, you give it to them and you look after it for them, but they don't tell you that. Yeah. So when you register your child, you give away the child's unalienable rights and you get benefits. Yeah. And that's how they get us. They snare us through the birth certificate and no one's aware of it. It's not a birth certificate. It's literally a receipt for the goods that you've given to the crown, that you've registered. So when you register your vote, what do? You give it away. So you think you're getting a vote, well, you've already given the vote away by registering your vote. So you give away your right to vote. You know what I mean? So they can choose whatever they want. So that's why people are like, how come it never changes? Because you give them your vote and they can vote whichever way they want. Yeah. They play both sides with us, mate. You know what I mean? It's always the same. Always the same, mate.
Well, I've learned a lot from you today.
You're very welcome. Well, if you want to write down my channel, I'm on my YouTube channel at the moment, but I've got to watch what I say. I've been banned 6 times, but I've got a BitChute channel. If you want to check it out, it's called Prisoner Tez Dog H. And I don't know if you remember Prisoner Cell Block H from years ago. No?
I think I might be too young.
You do sound it, yeah. But yeah, it was Prisoner Cell Block H. We're all prisoners, mate. That's the thing. I mean, if you're looking at it properly, right, the Queen is our governor. Yeah, Sarah? She's our governor. She governs us, right? So if you're governed, that means you are. I mean, where do you have governors? You have governors in jail. So that if she's our governor, that means we're in jail. And you have lockdowns in jail. And what do we have through the pandemic?
Yeah.
We had lockdowns. You lock down jails, mate. That's why it's right there for us to see, but we don't realize it. You know what I mean? We think we're free, but we've got to have a passport to go to a different country. You know what I mean? You can't do certain things because you haven't got a license. You know what I mean? We're led to believe that we're free, but we're fucking not, mate. And they poison us with everything that we drink. You know what I mean? They tell us to drink 6 pints of water a day, mate. Honestly, I wish I could show you this. Yeah, what I've got in front of us. And I showed the guys that came round, and they were like, do you know what they try to tell us? They try to say, try to tell us not to filter the water. I was like, I filter the water because it's poisonous. You know what I mean? And they wouldn't get it. I mean, none of this. I mean, you guys are supposed to filter the water, right? Why don't you get like proper water that comes from the rain and all that? You've used like refilter all the shit and all the piss, take all the badness out, supposedly. Yet what comes round is a fucking list full of fucking poisons which you add to it. I mean, the water, I've got a tester there, parts per million, and it's like 111 parts per million in it. When I put it through the filter, it's 0.00. Yeah. It should be like that when it comes out of the tap. Why is there 111 of the different parts floating around in there? You can't see. I mean, even if you go through the list of what they do, I mean, you've even got colouring. You've got the colour of the water, so you can't. You make, not you personally, but you make sure that we can't see any little bits floating about in it to put us off. So we drink it thinking it's clear and it's nice. I mean, they've even got a guide if it's got to be. You know what I mean? Because there's that much shit inside it, Sarah. You know what I mean? And people just don't care, or they just keep, and mate, it's disgusting. It really is what they do to us.
Well, I'm going to take this query and pass it over to the water quality team for them to call you back and let them know that you
nice one.
You mentioned the fluoride level and that.
Yeah, I would like. I mean, they've analysed it. Yes, can I want this. I want the fluoride. I want the fluoride test results as well, please. Because like I say, Sarah, I've done it myself, and I'm sure if the 14-in-1 strips I've got went higher on the fluoride, I'm sure that it would go higher because it's on the you know what I mean. And that's after I've distilled it, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna pass that over straight away, and they should give you a call. I'm gonna go and do that straight away now. Okay.
Nice one, Sarah. Appreciate it, my friend. It's been
the best number for you.
It is. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Nice one. Cheers. Appreciate it. Bye.
Thank you. Thanks for your call.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. And yourself.
Bye.
Bye. Well, bit of educating somebody. I like that. Right, my friends. There we go. I'll leave that for now. Just before I go, let's see if I can phone this guy. See if I can phone this guy. No, he's blocked us. This is Ben Griffith from 2XL. Try and call this guy, Ben Griffiths. If you look at him there, this is the guy that's pumping us full of chemtrails, one of them. I think he's blocked us. These people don't like you asking questions. Don't like you asking questions when they're doing loads of dodgy shit. Yeah, he's blocked us. He's blocked us because I asked him, that's Ben Griffiths there. Dudes, if anyone wants to call him, please do, because this guy, he's definitely guilty. He's guilty as sin. It's called Ben Griffiths at 2xlexcel.uk. His number's 07753 464 637. Right, give him a call, dudes. Yeah, harass this man because he needs to answer to why he's flipping pumping chemtrails on us. Peace, love and light. T-Dog. Oh, I'm just texting my mate there. It's like Pantera Dior, all right. Yeah, dudes. Words and symbols will be their downfall, yeah. Like Pantera Dior have done joint. They have the same colours as the Ukraine. Ukraine are the original Nazis, Freemasons, and the police. Yeah. Tells you who you're affiliated with.